Hello and welcome to another episode of the CEO Peak, and today I have a great pleasure to host Charlie Nooney, the CEO and the chairman of MobiTV. Hi Charlie.
David, how you doing? Nice to see you.
If you're not familiar with MobiTV is the company that changes the face of online and demand video for corporations, and so Charlie will give us more details about it. So welcome to the show.
Okay, thank you. I'm happy to be here. I've been in the media a long time, and the gray hairs will tell you I've been in the media a long time. I started the Walt Disney Company, which could not have been a better starting point to learn the media business. I started in 1985, was there for 15 years. Really saw a great transition of the Walt Disney Company from what it was to what it's become today. It was a very critical time. And I left in 2000 to, my next move was I did a media company called PRM that actually did media in retail stores like Walmart and Best Buy, etc. And from there, I sold that company to Thomson Technicolor, ran their broadcast group for a couple of years, and I was not the founder of MobiTV, but I came in 10 years ago. The company had been around for about 5-6 years, and really the purpose for me coming in was, how do we take this company to the next level? What do we do to build this company for the future? And that's really been the 10-year mission we've been on, is how do we build this company. It's a very interesting company in the sense that it really was the first company ever to put video on mobile devices. And now you look at it now and you say, well, that's commonplace. Yes. But I give the founders a great deal of credit. When they did that 15, 17 years ago, it was very unique, and we've been building on that legacy ever since. See, I came to the CEO role probably, or at least the entrepreneurial CEO later in life. So I had a lot of experience in a big company. So I try to take the best of what I could do from a big company into smaller companies, but also there's a great learning curve. I mean, all of a sudden they're not 100,000 employees. There's not, you're doing things very differently. So it was a great I had to check my ego and really learn what I didn't know from going from a big company to a small company, the same thing happens if you go from a small company to a big company. You need to make sure that you take the best of what you have, but you also need to make sure that you are willing to understand that you need to learn things. There's a holistic view a CEO has to take that, in many ways you have to learn. I mean, I never did lease agreements or raise funds or do things that all of a sudden are day-to-day things that you're faced with. And, that's the great challenge of it. And that's the great thing that keeps you going in the morning and saying, wow, I'm learning so many things. And I always loved the media business. So as long as it was in the media business, I was grounded in a kind of a comfort level that I knew the media business. So the thing I try to do is build a team that would complement me. I mean, at the end of the day, that was really critical. I mean, try to really make sure you hire really good people that do things better than you do in the spaces that they do them. So I've always tried to have a good technical CTO. I've always had to find a good CFO, things that would actually complement the team. So in many ways, it was the same philosophy I applied to running a division or within inside of a company to running a whole company, is make sure we're hiring good people. I mean, everything, that's the common denominator in any successful company, is you will not be successful if you don't have good people around you. I don't care what your product is. It always starts with that simple premise, is really believe in what you're doing, walk in the door every morning with a passion of what you're doing, and it'll be contagious. And if you do the opposite, that's contagious as well. I've actually been very fortunate. I've had some great mentors in my career, people who I've worked for that have really influenced me in many different ways. One of the great sayings I heard, though, that I really took to heart is, I worked for a woman called Jerry Leyburn, who started Nickelodeon and came to Disney, and was really is a wonderful woman. And she actually once told me, she goes, if something's not broken, break it anyway. And I took that to heart, because it really is that idea. You got to keep pushing yourself. Satisfaction is something that you don't achieve. You keep trying to push and trying to achieve it. But in the day, it becomes very easy to say that's good enough. I'm going to become complacent. That's good enough, let's leave it. You always have to question. Always question yourself, always question people who are working for you. How do we make it better? How do we make it better? How do we make it better? And that's kind of the theme of what we've done here. I mean, we've been through some challenges at MobiTV, but we never doubted the fact that directionally we were correct. And the whole thing was, how do we keep making this platform better, the video platform we do? Because of the world will come to us. And that's what's happening now. We've been able to, we're really going in a whole new direction now in terms of bringing our service into people's homes and really becoming a video platform for millions of people, as opposed to, just carriers. So at the end of the day, it really is keep pushing, keep questioning. That was the best advice I ever heard. But disrupting yourself and your company is something that is challenging.
Yeah. Charlie, that was an amazing time to spend with you, and thank you so much for your insights and for the great value that you added today. And thank you for watching this show, and see you in the next episode.